Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do a how to play and playthrough of Trash Pandas by gamewright, which is one of our favorite game companies that we've been playing their games since we're boys. We're probably 3 and 5, so that's about 20 years now. And so this is 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and it's a set collection push your luck game, which is it's an interesting combination of mechanics. So let's take a look at what you're going to do. So on your turn, you're going to roll this die, and whatever side that comes up, so if I roll this, I will take this token. Now I can stop and use this token to, and what you want to do is you want to collect cards and then stash cards from your hand, because you're going to start out with so many cards in your hand. And then you can use those cards. You'll see here these 4 are ways to mess over other players, so there's a little bit of take that. These is the luck mitigation cards. You can use these cards to, if you don't roll well, you can spin these cards. And then when you are going to spin your tokens, you can use these. Actually, that one here, and that's take a card from the discard pile. So I'll explain that in just a moment. So anyway, I rolled it. I can stop and spin this token. I'll go over what these symbols mean in a minute. So if I roll it again, okay, I have that token, and I can stop, or I can keep on going, because if I roll these symbols here, again, I bust, and then I get to draw a card. All right, now am I going to keep on going? There's a 50% chance I'm going to bust. I didn't, so I would stop. Now if I managed to get all 6, I would spend all 6 tokens, and then I would be able to roll again and get 3 more tokens on another turn. So it is possible, I think we've done that once, where you can get all 6, and then you'll be allowed to roll the dice 3 more times. But you'll spend those 6 before you use the next up to 3, okay? So what do these tokens mean? Well, let's take a look. You can spin them in any order that you want, but any new cards that you get on your turn, you can't use them that you gain. You can only use cards when you're rolling the dice or when somebody plays a card on you. And I'll go over those abilities in a minute. So the one die that shows the 2 trash cans, you draw 2 cards. It means you're going into the trash can as a raccoon and getting more food out of there. And then you can stash. And this is the important one here. So you're going to take it back to your, I don't know what they call raccoon habitats. I mean, a bird would be a nest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're...
Burrow?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's just say their little house.
Yeah. So that's where you take cards out of your hand. And so you may want to draw first. So if I had these 2 symbols here, this one and this one, I'm going to want to draw from the pile first before I stash, because that gives me more flexibility on what I want to stash. Because the way you score points in the game is you want to have the most of a set. So these symbols here tell me how many there are in the deck, and you play the game until the deck runs out. The player that can't draw anymore finishes their current turn. But all other players won't be able to roll when that happens. In other words, the game will end after that player's done. But if you have the most yum-yums, so if I have 3 and Julie has 2, I'll get 4 points and she'll get 2 points. If we're tied, if I have 2 and she has 2, maybe one wasn't played or one got discarded, we would score 1 point less each, so we each get 3 points. So when there's a tie, the tied player gets 1 less point each. And so shiny, whoever has the most will get 3 points. It doesn't matter who comes in first or second place. These are used to counter, and I'll explain that in a minute. So there are 9 impies, which are yucky pizzas, and that's 6 points, 2, and if you're playing with 3 or 4 players, you can get a 3rd place. Fish there are 7 of those, and you get 5 points if you come in 1st place, 3 2nd place. Blamos. Now, there's 13 of these. These are the luck mitigation cards. It'd be rare for someone to stash these, but if they do, they're worth 1 point each, because you can use these to re-roll your die. So let's say I did already have that, and I roll it again. Well, I can play a Blamo out of my hand, not out of my stash deck. It has to be out of my hand, and then I could re-roll it and hope I don't roll it again. And I did. So if I had another Blamo, I can do it. Or I can use the nanners, ignore the last roll, and choose to stop. So let's say I did bust. I just play my nanners, and then I didn't bust, and I get to use whatever tokens I got that turn. So let's go again over what the different sides mean. All right, so back to this card here. Because I had to give you some context. So you're going to want to, you can do these tokens in any order that you have for that round. So I'm probably going to want to draw first, and then I can draw or stash. So I could draw 3 cards if I had both of these, and then stash 2. Or if I had all 3 of these, I can draw 2 cards, and then stash 3 if I had some cards in my hand. Okay, because you draw them into your hand, and then you decide what cards from your hand you want to stash. Now this allows you to steal 1 random card from a player's hand. Now that's an important key word, random. But somebody could, so if I play that on Julie, and she's only, since this is a 2-player game, it's only, I'm always going to pick her. If a player tries to steal from you, steal from them instead. So it counters mine, so she plays this out of her hand, goes into the discard pile, and then she steals from me instead. Now the doggo, block a steal attempt, then draw 2 cards. So it's not as, this is the card that would maybe be feared most, because, you know, you would lose, you get a card stolen instead.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that one. Now, this is basically a wild. You can exchange for a remaining token. So I can do, so say I didn't roll this one, okay? Let me show you on the camera. Say I had rolled this, this, and this. All right, so there was 3 tokens I didn't get. I stopped. I can use this to get that one, for instance, or any of these 3 that are remaining. So if you do manage to roll all 6, this basically doesn't do anything then. And again, I think maybe one time that's happened where somebody got all 6. It's very rare for someone to want to press their luck that hard. All right, so the mask, draw one. Other players may steal that, stash that item, but it goes in their it goes in their stash pile face up. Then you draw 1 for each stashed. So what does that mean? So Julie has, say Julie has these 3 cards. Okay, I haven't shuffled it too well. So I reveal a card. I put it in my hand. Okay, I get that card. Now if Julie had that, she could stash it. So say she did. Okay, so she stashes the shiny. It goes in her stash pile, but it goes face up. This allows me to count cards. So that's why usually when you stash, it goes face down, but when it's face up, I'll know that Julie has one of the 3 shinies. So I don't have to commit, because when you stash cards, you don't tell the players what you're stashing. So this allows me to know what she's going for. So she did decide to stash shiny, then I draw another card. But let's say she didn't choose to stash shiny, she doesn't want to do it. I don't draw another card because she didn't stash. In other words, I draw it, I show her, hey, I'm adding this to my hand. She could either decide to stash it or not. If she doesn't, I don't get anything. If she does stash it, it goes face up in her stash pile, and then I would get another card. She knows I have a shiny, but she doesn't know what the other card is in my hand. So Yum Yum forces a player to continue rolling. So let's say I'm done, and I have 4 of these. Julie can say, no, you're not done. It goes in the discard pile, and then I'd have to roll again. So what would happen if I did? I busted. All right? Unless, of course, I had a nanners, I play it, and then I end my turn. Or I play a blammo, and I try again, and I didn't bust. So actually, Julie, I got lucky there. So in pies, you can resolve a token twice. So that means that if I, out of my hand, not out of the stash, I play it, and I get 4 cards then. If I just pick whatever tile. Or I can steal 2 cards. Or I can reveal a card, and then reveal another one. Or I can stash 4 cards. Resolve a, yeah, I already did that one. What was the other one?
You had the shiny right next
the shiny,
to it.
the shiny. Steal a stash card from a player. So, put in hand. I have to look up this. Is it random? So here's on the back of the rule book. So that's a rule I didn't remember. Because we haven't played this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So let's look
right
here, because this is what you might have to do during the game. You may steal a face-up or face-down card. If it's face down, you do not look at it until you have taken it, so it would be random. So this is why, knowing what's face-up, I'd get to see all the face-up cards that she might have in her stash and then pick one. And it says here, you can play the doggo or the kitten to prevent that from happening. Okay. So, and then the last card was fiche. Take a card from the discard pile. So that, we'll look again at the camera here. Do you look through the whole discard pile? Let's find out. These little rules like this you gotta remember every time you play.
Look through the discard pile.
Yeah, so you get to take what you want. So that's pretty good. All right. So when you teach a game like this, it's important to show all the possible cards. And then what I would do then is have this in front, or the card here in front of the player who hasn't played before, or a young person who might not remember all those details. Okay. Heck, we haven't played this in a month. Yeah. We were going to do this game about a month ago, but Julie
I decided to get sick.
Yeah, he had some medical problems. So this has been
still
sitting
dealing with medical problems, in fact.
So this has been sitting in our pile to do here.
But for you guys, I'm going to put on a brave face, and I'm going to play these cute little pandas.
So the rule book, it's a typical gamewright rule book. I mean, it has a nice chart, okay? But the little rules are buried, like the tie-breaking rules are buried here. Nice chart, but then if you want to know how many cards to deal, you got to look in the right spot. So let me show you right here. Because the number of cards you deal depends on how many players. So the first player gets 3 cards, second player gets 4 cards. And you get more cards when you get the trash, okay? Or you decide to do trash instead of stash. All right, so that's how you get more. All right, so I get 3, 1, 2, and Julie gets 4. And that's a little bit of a catch-up mechanic here. So we're going to put it right here. Okay. Remember, the game ends when the hand runs out. And I'll put these here. So we're going to be rolling on camera right here.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to show you my cards on camera real quick.
I'm not going to look.
So this is what I have. So that's a good one to have. So Julie better watch out for that, but she doesn't know I got it. That's a good one too. But then you got it. Here's where the tension comes in. If I spend this card, I'll miss out on maybe getting 6 points. I may want to stash it instead of playing it. And I have 2 of those. All right, Julie, so you can show on your camera. Make sure you're centering it.
Oop, there we go.
You know, so I'm zoomed in enough that you can put it right on the thing.
I've got 2 of these, 1 of those, and David needs to watch out too.
Okay, so let's see what happens here. All right, so I'm going to start rolling.
Okay, you roll.
I got that.
Yep.
Well, I can stop. I'm going to keep on going.
Ooh.
Okay, do I have a card to keep on going? You know what? I'm going to stop.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Resolve a Token twice.
Nice.
I'm going to get 4 cards.
Okay.
The reason why I'm doing that, I want to get a bunch of cards. And there's no hand size limitations. Now I'm going to steal a random card. You going to stop me?
Yeah, I'm going to steal from you instead.
All right, so that's a bummer. Okay, now can I do a... Okay, nope, I'm stealing from you instead.
Oh, pooey. All right.
Okay. So we just played 2 of those 3 cards. No, that's it. There's no more kittens unless we get it with a card later. All right, so Julie's going to show me on camera here. All right, here we go. Whee! I got the card. Now, I got a bunch of cards. Now, I'm probably being too conservative there in what I'm going to show you what I got. Okay. To give you an idea. So I have a nice variety here. So I'll see this here, I'm probably going to try to stash. I don't know if I'm going to try to play that one. Okay. So these are all in my hand. All right, Julie's turn. I haven't stashed anything yet.
Okay, I got this
one. That's a
one.
wild. All right, so you busted unless you play a card to stop it. So you're going to re-roll the last die. Do you have another one? Oh, that's a very expensive turn for you. So you busted. All right, so when you bust, you get a card. So it's not over. So here, go ahead and show it on camera quickly.
Okay.
What you got. Just flip it up right here.
Oh.
Here. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
All right. So that wasn't a good turn for Julie. She had to spin cards.
That's all right.
But Blamos aren't worth anything.
Nope. So it's okay.
So you want to spend them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that.
Nice. Ooh,
I
look
need,
at you go.
I need stash cards. Do I have anything to...
Well, you got a stash card now.
Okay. I want to keep on going.
Do? Oh, do you have a blammo or a nanners?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have another blammo?
Okay, I stop. You know, it's a shame to spin that.
Oh,
'Cause
you had to
I
spin a
could've stashed it.
nanners. Oh,
All right, so
that
I'm going to
hurts.
draw 2
Okay.
before I do anything. Okay.
Yep.
And then, so I've spent that.
Okay.
This is nice about these tokens. It helps young people remember, and adults like myself who remember what you just did.
Me too.
Okay, and now I'm going to show a card. I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
I get this. Do you want to stash that? Why would you? So Blamos don't give you points, so Julie's not going to stash that. And now I'm going to stash a card here. So I will stash... I don't want to play mean, so don't look. I'm stashing this card. All right, so I'm going to put that off to the side right here. And then, Julie, you can put yours right here.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, so go ahead and go. My turn's done.
So I got one of those.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm going to try one more. Oh, blue.
Do you have anything to stop it?
Nope.
Nothing. Well, you get a
No.
card at least. Show your card. Okay. All right, so I go. Turns go fast.
It's like a 20-minute game. It's really nice. My kind of game.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Now, you can play something that forces me to keep on going if you haven't.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to recycle this one. I want to stash cards.
All right.
I'm stashing 3.
Nice.
So don't look. Here's a 3 I'm stashing. Okay. Now I could have. It's a risk because I'm giving up these abilities. So I stashed those 3. You know what I should do first though? I'm going to take that back. Okay, you can look now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to steal from you first.
All right.
All right, so let me go to this camera. All right, so you have 2 cards only. All right, let me see what it is first. What did I take from Julie? A blammo. So I'm not going to stash it anyway. So I'm going to go with my original plan.
Okay.
See, it does matter order for strategy. All right, I have 4 cards stashed. Your turn. You're making a mess. Okay, you just busted unless you have a card.
Nope.
Wow, you're really having bad luck.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, here I go. All right. I'm going to stop.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to draw 2 first.
All righty.
Okay, don't look. All right. And I'm going to reveal first. So here we go. You can look, honey. All right, so do you have bananas you want to stash?
Nope, I do not.
Okay. So you know I have bananas. I'm going to stash 2 cards. And here you go for those watching. I'm stashing these 2 because look how many points it's worth. Okay. All right. Hopefully Julie will catch up here. She's been having bad luck.
All right, I'm done.
All right, what do you want to use first? All right, look at that. You want to draw cards first? Or do you want to steal first?
I'm going to steal from you first.
Well, I would draw first because you might have something to block me.
All right.
So we're going to get 2.
Okay, now I'm going to, oops, now I'm going to steal from you.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm blocking that attempt, and I draw 2 instead.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stash.
You can stash up to 3. Or you can draw another one before you stash.
I stash in 2 cards.
Just
And then I'm
2?
going to draw.
Well, draw first before you stash. Yeah, see? So
Okay,
you
I'm going to
drew.
stash this one and this one.
Okay, so once you show it on camera,
Okay.
what you've stashed, I won't be looking.
Those are what I've stashed, guys.
All right. My turn. Put it right here.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'll do to your camera when you need
Okay.
to. All right, I got that. Okay, let me roll. Do I want to keep on going? No.
Yes, you are.
All right, so you're going to give up those 4 points, huh? Okay. All right, well, I'm going to have to re-roll. I'm spinning cards to do this. I got lucky.
Yeah,
So a lot of luck.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to reveal.
Okay.
Do you want to stash in nanners?
Nope.
Okay. And then I will draw one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to steal first.
No, you're not.
Well, you got 2 cards. That's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to stash 2.
Okay.
So don't be looking. I'm going to stash these 2. All right, your turn.
Alrighty. All right, I'm done. I'm going to draw 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do this. Do you have a shiny?
Let me see. I do not.
Okay. And then I'm going to stash 2.
You
Don't
go ahead and
look.
show it on camera what you're going to stash. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Now I go. Now, let me, should have this card right here so people can
Oh,
see.
I apologize.
With your
sweetie.
glasses.
That I'm not
My
using.
glasses. Like Velma. Okay. All right, I just busted, unless I have a way to. All right. I did have a blammo. All right, I will stop.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal. Do you have a pie you want to? No? Okay, so I get that. And then I'm going to steal first. Okay, so I stole this. Wow, I got a good one. All right, and then I will stash a card. I'm going to stash. Actually, I'm going to play pie, resolve a token twice.
Okay.
So I'm going to stash twice. And here I go. I'm stashing these 2. Okay. All right, your turn.
I'm going to play shiny. I get to steal a stash card.
Well, it happens, I think, what's the order that happens?
I don't know.
It doesn't say what order it goes in. I assume, because you can't play cards that you draw when you resolve tokens. So yeah, I guess it makes sense that you can do that now. Steal a stash card from a player. Well, I stop it, and I draw 2.
All right. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting lucky.
That's all right.
You're helpful to show it on camera, sweetie.
All right, I'm done. I draw 2.
Okay, unless you want to do it twice. You have a
No,
card?
I'm good. And then I'm going to do this one. Do you have a fish?
No.
Okay.
You get it?
And then, oh wait, and then I'm going to steal from you.
I cannot stop it. Which one are you going to take here? Okay. Now,
And,
you're going to stash 2, so go ahead and show it on camera.
okay.
If
I'm
you
going
need
to
to,
stash these 2.
if you need to look at your,
Oops. Right here.
okay,
Okay.
ready, done?
Yep.
If you need to, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I don't remember. All right.
No, you're just doing really well, sweetie. Good.
I want to keep on going.
Good. I would too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I choose to stop.
Gosh. What a waste of bananas.
It's okay. Show me your card. I mean, I'm going to steal.
I'm like, show you my card? Okay.
I got a card. Oh, I took a blammo from you, huh?
Yes, you
I'm gonna
did.
draw 2.
Darn it. I wanted that Flamo too.
Okay. And then I'm going to stash 1.
Okay.
That is the one I'm going to stash. Okay, your turn.
All right, honey. Oopsie.
You're really making that die go everywhere, aren't you?
Hey, you know, I'm not 100%. I can do what I want.
Gonna re-roll, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
All right, I'm
You're
done.
gonna- Now, are you going to exchange that for? Yeah, I would do that too. Okay, got 2 cards, so you've used that.
That one, and then I'm going to do
I would
this
reveal
one.
that, yeah. Okay, a yum yum.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, I had one, but you got it now.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to draw
3.
another card.
I would stash 3.
Oh,
Because look, there's only so much turns left.
that's true.
And I got look how the cards I have stashed.
Fine, I'll stash 3.
It's the only way you're going to be competing with me.
Okay, don't look.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to show it on camera.
Okay,
Okay.
we're done.
All right. So Julie has, we can fan it out.
Sure.
Yeah. You kind of see that your piles get pretty big. All right, stash 2. That's good.
That's good for you, yeah.
And
Nice
I
job.
don't think I have enough. I'm just going to stop.
Okay, honey.
Because, all right, so I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm blammo. Okay. And I am stashing 3.
Okay.
I want to get as many cards in this pile as possible before the game ends. All right, go ahead. I only have 1 card left.
Me too. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2. Put that back. And then I'm going to
Stash 3 or draw another
stash
one?
2.
Well, you want to draw 1 first?
I'll
then?
draw 1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stash 2.
Yeah.
This is what I'm stashing.
Okay.
Okay.
There are only this many
Ooh.
cards left.
All right, let's see what you got, bud.
Steal. We don't have anything.
I have
you have
one.
1 card.
That's it. I just have 1. Uh-oh.
Reroll.
Okay.
I busted. Hey, it's the first time I busted.
That
Not too bad.
is.
Your turn.
That you went really far without
Yeah.
doing that.
I have no more cards, so stealing is not going to help you.
Nope.
Wow, already busting. And you got to keep on going because you have no cards to give. We're both out of cards.
Don't we get a card if we bust?
Oh, yeah. Here's your card.
Thank you.
You're right. Thanks for reminding me.
That's okay, honey. You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
Okay, baby.
Okay, so that's 3 cards. I'll get... Well, first off, I'm going to show a card.
Okay.
Do you want to have a fiche? No.
I do not have a fiche.
Okay, and then I'm going to draw 2.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will stash 1.
Okay.
This is the one I'm stashing. Okay, your turn.
All right, babe.
There's 1 card left, which means you get to finish the turn. That means I have cards I won't be able to use.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, just stash all your cards.
And I'm stashing. And I'm stashing my cards. This is what I'm
Okay.
stashing.
Okay. Wow. Because it didn't matter that I see it. All right, so now we're going to calculate our points. So here, you're going to do it on camera here, sweetie. Look. Now you're going to make... I have a shiny. Did you stash any shinies?
I did. I stashed 1 shiny.
I do have 1 blammo.
I do too. I only have 1 impie though. You have all the impies.
Oh, I was about ready to put the cards I had left in my...
Oh.
That would have given me an advantage.
Heck yeah.
Wow, you beat me on nanners.
I did.
I didn't know you were going to do that.
I didn't either.
So that's gonna make a difference. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right there, 7,
Okay.
and get rid of mine because mine are 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So that's nothing. Fiche. Wow, you beat me on that too. You really caught up to me. So you're first place. I'll put mine as sideways, second
Okay.
place. That's a 1-pointer. Shiny, we tied. So I'll just do it like this.
Okay.
Yum Yum, we tied. Wow, you caught up really well. I thought I was going to kick your butt. Okay.
You did on the impies.
impies.
I only have 1.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, so these are 1 less. So let me do mine here. This
Yep.
is first place. 6. 1 less that's going to be 8, 11. Second place, 14, and 15. So 15.
Okay, 15.
Okay, you have 7. 12. Second place. 14. 15. One less. 18.
19,
And
20.
20. Wow. I thought I was going to meet you.
I did too.
So that just goes to show that you can come from behind even if you bust early on. That was pretty good. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise because I really thought I was going to get my tushy beat.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Thank you, honey.
I was probably stashing stuff I didn't need to stash too early on. Who knows?
That's okay. It was fun.
But that was fun. All right. So
was
thanks
fun.
for watching.
Thanks, guys. Hope you had fun too, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.